Hello, everyone. How you doing this morning? You can do better than that. How y'all doing this morning? Yeah. My name is Omar Negron Ocasio. I am the CEO and founder of Remora, an organization dedicated to provide clean and potable water to communities in need through an innovative water filtration device. But today, I'm here to talk to you about something else. How adversity and challenges transform a small town boy into an entrepreneur and made me the founder of Remora. Let's go back 24 years. I grew up in Corozal, a small town in the mountains of Puerto Rico. An island we all know for its unique culture, diverse ecosystem, and nature's most beautiful resources. But behind all that beauty, we have strong-willed people fighting every single day with an economy stuck for more than 10 years, destructive hurricanes, and constant earthquakes. Truly, an environment someone will say it's impossible to be an entrepreneur. And that's what I believed for a long time. And the turning point for that was 2017, a year I will never forget. I was a sophomore, first generation in my family to attend college and creating my first business. A secondhand clothing store focused on providing a sustainable income for homeless people in Puerto Rico while employing them to be part of the store. We opened a successful first store in San Juan, and after 6 months of successful operations, Hurricane Maria destroyed my house and my entire island. It was a very turbulent time, so I decided to leave this project behind and go back to my family to rebuild our home. We have lost everything, forcing me and my family to live in a shelter. One may think that the biggest concern of someone living in a shelter is to rebuild their home or to find a house at all. But for us, it was water. We asked ourselves every single day, how are we going to get water today? For 5 months straight, we spent a lot of time doing long lines every single day hoping a government water truck will arrive. But one day, in that same exact line, I asked myself, what if we can get clean and potable water from our rivers without depending on outside aid? Hard to think that a river that once destroyed my house could also be the potential solution to my issues. And then another question came to mind. How am I going to do all of this? I know nothing about water. I know nothing about science. I have zero knowledge in engineering. I barely even know how solar panel works. But do you have to be an expert to innovate? I say no to that. The main issue I found with some experts in this field is that they create solutions for people they never talk to. So they end up doing products without the lived experience of those people in that program, and that solution. And now you may think, well, I'll get surveys, I'll go to the community, I'll do visits, I'll do a needs assessment. Yeah, go for those, I encourage you. But nothing will be more valuable than having someone in your team that have the lived experience of going to the issue you're trying to solve. In my case, that was clean water, and in my case, that person was me. I spent 5 months without clean water, 3 months without electricity, and I lived through the aftermath of a destructive hurricane. My resume was being an expert on surviving, an expert on helping my community. And that's what I bring to my business. I knew the people that we were trying to serve. I knew how they were going to react to the solution, and I knew how this could be implemented. But now, that all sounds beautiful in paper, and in reality, you'll need some kind of expertise to do a water filtration device. But I found that it was more important to me to find and nurture team members that not only had the expertise I was looking for, but also share the same passion that I did. So I found a team of people that also lived through the hurricane. We mixed their expertise in marketing, finance, engineering, with that lived experience of going through a hurricane. We mixed that, and we found a key to success. But now that you have a great idea, you have a great team, you understand the value of lived experiences, you're going to get into a lot of trouble doing a business, and you're going to find it really hard to be motivated. So I follow a 3-step model. First thing is why. Why are we doing what we're doing? Why is this important and why should people care? And this may sound hard, but sometimes going back to that worst moment in your life that you're trying to solve will keep you motivated. Going back to that worst scenario that you lived through or that someone you care lived through will keep you motivated. I do that every time I'm struggling. I'm like, I don't want anyone else to go a day without clean water. And that why keeps being in the back of my mind every time I'm doing something, even when I'm pitching for $1,000. So, and then I go to my second step. Who? Who are the people that have suffered, will suffer, or have suffered, are suffering right now this issue? Because putting a face to your business, to your solution, to your idea or your passion, it's really important. And that person may be you, but also may be someone else. In my case, my who is my mom. Every time I'm struggling, I go back to the memory of my mom with 3-4 gallons in her hands going into the river to get water to clean and cook while we were on the other side of the river trying to rebuild our home. Having that image present always motivates me because I, once again, want to make sure no one spends the day without clean water. And then it's the what. What are the outcomes? What are the things that are going to change? And that is something that you should have very clear. And I've said it 2 times. No, I don't want anyone to spend a single day without water. So I always have that in my mind because I have a goal and my team have that goal as well. So we go into the why, the who, and the what. And now we're motivated. We're ready to conquer the world. We're going to bring a solution. But now we face another issue. And I've had a lot of this in the past. You're going to get a lots of no. Because it doesn't matter how much you explain to people how important water is or whatever issue is that you're trying to solve, people will still say no, or they will not care, they will not understand, and that's okay. I mean, you should care about water. But still okay if you don't, because people are people. So I follow the same 3 steps, the same elements. I tell my stories in a way that you know what, who, and why. Having a main character in every story you're trying to tell, it's important. We learned that at kindergarten. So do the same for your idea. Have a main character that may be you or maybe someone else that you deeply care about. Because people like things that feel palpable, that are personal, that they can relate to. And they will notice when you're lying because your body, your mind, your words behave differently when it's something you don't care about. And most importantly, when you're trying to talk to other people about this issue, know that you know what you're doing best than anyone else. Don't get discouraged. Don't try to change what you're trying to say. You know it better, and you can try, and some people will still not understand, and that's fine. But stand strong in what you believe in, because you are the one who went through this, or someone you know went through this. And now that we, found motivation, people believe you, all of that, you're ready to go out there into the world, there is something else I want you to take away from this. 4 years ago, I completely lost everything. My entire world was destroyed in a matter of seconds. I had a great job, I had a first business, everything seemed great, and then it was destroyed immediately. And I allowed myself to be mad, to be frustrated, to be sad, to be discouraged. That's okay. Next time you're faced with an issue, allow yourself to feel those emotions because that will ignite a passion in you. But please also allow yourself to take all those emotions, all that frustration, all that anger you have, and transform it into something that will help other people that would go through this issue. I did it 4 years ago, and now I'm talking in front of you. Gracias.